Hey YouTube, beautiful day. Been on the road for a few days. Lost my shaving stuff, so I'm just gonna look like a bum right now. You'll have to forgive me. Wanted to make a video for today. So, I want to talk about a few things today. Cognitive inflexibility, how that affects you as somebody with ADHD, as somebody with neurodivergence. This is a shared trait between autism and ADHD. And I find that it is one of the most insidious things that stops you from achieving your goals and your dreams. So what cognitive inflexibility is effectively our brains want to collapse into an extreme. So I'm going to give you an example. One of these examples is hyperfocus, right? We have hyperfocus, also known as holotropic focus, where we will just dial in on something for multiple hours, forget about everything else. So that's one form, right? But it doesn't just apply at this micro scale or like in a few hours with hyperfocus. It applies at the macro scale for your life. So when you have ADHD, you have special interests, right? And special interests are things that you obsess about for a time period. It could be a song that might last a few days. It could be a show that might last a few days. There are other things where it lasts for years. Like for me, it's tech. I like tech. I'm into tech. And business. I like business. And it's the pattern here, though, is that at every single stage, we have this pattern of extremes. We dial in so hard on something, but then outside of that, we're like chaotic and scattered. That's the pattern, right? And so this causes so many problems. There are solutions to these problems, but we need to go over the problems first. What this does is it makes you inflexible, where you can know the right answer, you can know what you need to do, but because you're stuck in a certain pattern, you're stuck. Now, I like to think that ADHD makes us adaptable. That much is true. But the unfortunate reality is that nothing sticks unless we fall into a collapse. And so we build this mental problem of, well, I'm in this extreme and it's not going as well for me as I would like, but what else am I going to do? Because if I stop, I'm going to lose it and then I'm screwed. An example of this for me right now, I'm just going to be raw with you guys. These videos are supposed to be raw. Is like, I love tech so much and I have it so that my computer coding with AI agents is so accessible and so easy, where it's like I just walk up to my computer and it's on and they're already there, and like all of the work that I was previously doing is right there. And so it's like I haven't been doing the things I need to be doing for my business because I'm so locked into this developer flow of like, make the spec, make the project folder to the Vault conventions, and then like, we need to change this, we need to converge these two modules, and like architect it, and then Claude, go do it. Claude, go make me a $40 million exit. Right now, you can do it. Do it faster. Claude, don't make me get out the whip. Dude, there's this program called Open Whip where you can like have a whip on your screen and you can like fling it around to like whip Claude, and it puts like faster in the chat. I'm like, what? This stuff is so bad. Like, it's a trap for ADHD. It's a trap for your cognitive inflexibility. This is just one example. For other of you, it might be, oh, I'm working this job. And I'm working this job and I love this job and I'm super into this job. And you're like comfortable. You're like stuck in this pattern where this isn't really what you want. But leaving this pattern feels painful. That's the thing, is when we are locked into a channel, and that's the terminology I'm going to use. So neurodivergent brains lock into a channel. Once we're locked into a channel, it's hard to get us off. And the reason why is because it literally hurts, guys. An analogy I've heard for hyperfocus is, and this came from like a 60-year-old man. This is how he explained it to his wife. He's like, honey, when you like interrupt me or try to talk to me while I'm working and like get me to go do something else, it's like for the past 6 hours, I've been digging this hole, and then you like coming to the door and saying like, dinner's ready. It's like I have to climb up out of that hole, go do the thing. While I'm doing the thing, it's like there's the ghost of the task still in my mind. I can't focus on anything. All I'm thinking about is what I was just doing. And then it's like painful. It literally feels like you're being put through like a shredder. Like that's what it feels like for me anyways. It's like this wave of like this dense pain when I have to like switch tasks, when I have to purposefully change my flow and go up against that resistance. But we have to slay resistance. And the flow that we can enter is the flow of slaying resistance. And I know this because I've done it in the past and I need to do it again. And I'm saying this on camera to hold myself accountable. I need to lock into this flow again of doing this. And it sucks, guys. Like this is a problem that basically your success in life is almost certainly going to be determined by how good you are at facing resistance. And this is what discipline is, right? Now, discipline doesn't discipline with ADHD is nuanced because discipline hurts us more. We don't have the chemicals that are actually necessary to really be disciplined the same way other people are. We can be disciplined, we can rely on certain parts of our brain, but it's more painful, right? And so that pain is why we have so many problems. Like this resistance feels so painful. And you can get into the flow of slaying resistance, and that's what it looks like when you like hit the gym and you're like hitting the gym every day and you're like do it like this. People fall into this flow of being extreme. And this is hustle culture, right? Hustle culture is easy because it's locked into a flow. It's very hard to get into a flow and then purposefully exit that flow. That's very difficult. But that's what you need to be thinking about. What flow do I need to be in right now for this period of my life? I want you to ask yourself that question. Pause this video, literally write it down, because if you don't write it down, it's not going to be external, and your system is more sensitive to external things. If it's just existing in your head, you're not going to care. Your brain isn't going to flag it as important. Nothing's going to happen, bro. Nothing's going to change. So write it down. What is the flow you need to be in right now? Engage the priority muscle right now. Prioritize. What is the flow that you need to be in? Okay, you're back. Welcome back. Thank you for doing that. Now, for a lot of us, it's just entering the flow of slaying resistance, right? Like foundationally, that's a good one to be in. But even that's going to collapse into a channel. Like for me, it collapsed into making content every day. It's all I would do all day. And I really felt like I couldn't do anything else. And my brain was fighting me so hard on doing anything else. And that got painful. That led to burnout. But we're not helpless. We're not hopeless. There are things we can do. One of these is making the start of the day automatic and making the entering of a flow a ritual that is itself part of your daily flow. So the way you do this is you need to have a initiation song. I find that's the best way to do it. You have a song where you know that when you listen to this song, that means it's time to lock in, time to clock in. And it's a song, it should be the type of song that almost never gets old for you. Now, if it gets old, that's fine, just change it. Like, we need to change up, we need to have novelty, guys. Like, that's how we're going to keep our brains fresh, keep more dopamine. It's okay to change it up. But try and pick a song where you know, like, this is a song I'm always going to be listening to. This is a song I'm always going to love. For me, right now, it's changed a little bit, but right now it's Forces from the Berserk soundtrack. Love it so much. If I listen to Forces, it gives me the emotional and narrative stimulation in that moment to realize, wow, no, I have these crazy ambitions. There's so much work I have to do. I need to do the things that actually genuinely matter. And then I go and I write my list. And you have to write a list, guys. If you're not using lists, it's not even like a matter of, oh, that doesn't work for me. It's like, no, it does work for you. You need to keep trying. You're going to forget to write your lists. You have to make a daily list. You have to. It's so important. You need that list. Without that list, you will not be productive. You are not going to have a good day because you are going to get lost in your tasks. You're going to go down rabbit holes in the tasks themselves. So you're going to be doing productive procrastination. It's bad. You need the list. The list is the one part of your day where you are intentionally, full force, switching on the executive control network. We can use it, guys. We have it, right? It's like, but your executive control network is the thing that's sort of not doing its job right when you have ADHD, autism, overlap. We can use it, but it doesn't turn on automatically. We have to sustain effort in order to use that. And your list is the one time in the day where that happens. So this is the system. You wake up, you realize, oh, dang, I haven't been productive in like 2 hours or like an hour. And then like you could do something to start your day. Like if you have a ritual already for starting your day, absolutely tie it into that. But this is good as like a fallback even. Is like, oh man, I haven't been productive. I haven't done anything today. What the hell's wrong with me? It's like, you know, right in that moment, oh, all I have to do is listen to the song that I like. And then my brain is already trained where that is going to immediately make me go make my list. As soon as my list exists, I know I'm going to be productive for the rest of the day. Caveat there, because some of you guys aren't at this level yet, that is only true if you are not allowing yourself to be distracted. If you don't have it already, download Untrapped for YouTube. I'm sorry guys, I need to tell you, there is zero reason for you to be watching any shorts of any kind, period, at all. And there is zero reason for you to be consuming multiple YouTube videos a day. It should be 2 max. Fucking max. 2 max. And it should probably be my videos. Both of them. No, I'm just kidding. Am I? No. But it's like, I used to be addicted to YouTube, but if you just block it, if you just make it so you can't access it, or not even can't access it, just make it so it's not the fucking dopamine death trap that it is, right? Like it digs its hooks into you, and it's the worst for people with ADHD, right? Untrap fixes that. Literally all you have to do is turn off every form of suggestion and turn off your homepage. If you do those 2 things, YouTube addiction magically vanishes. Wow, how did that happen? It's almost as if, really what it is, guys, is we're just sensitive to our environment. That's why we get distracted. Our brains are more sensitive to the environment. When we're in the flow, we have an environment of this is the entire world. So we need to pick our flows intentionally when we're making our lists. And we need to have a ritual to start that. And that ritual needs to be something that hooks us, that we want to do. Which means listening to music that you like. That puts you in the mode. Right? That's what I've got for you guys today. If you haven't made your list, make your list, prioritize it, spend the 5 minutes on that alone. That is the only time throughout the entire day you're going to have to pour like 100% effort in. Okay? Listen to a good song while you're doing it. Recommend Berserk Forces if you haven't heard it. It's pretty good. And last thing that I'm going to leave you with. When you do this emotional stimulation to start, that's necessary. You need stimulation to start because your brain needs stimulation, otherwise it doesn't care, right? But you can't stay there because, oh my gosh, that will make you so stressed and overstimulated. The song is to initiate you. As soon as it's over, as it's ending, even while it's playing, we're trying to stress the muscle of detachment. Okay, I'm detached now. I don't care now. I'm not emotional. There's not a narrative anymore. I'm just doing the work. That's all that there is. I'm trying to be cold and logical. You want to get hot and emotional for like a split second where it's like, I have to achieve my dreams, right? I have to go forth and conquer the day. You want that for like a split second. And then you return back to, oh, hey, none of this is that serious. Okay? It's going to be efficient. Like and subscribe, link down below. If you want one-on-one coaching session with me, absolutely free. That's all, guys. Peace.